started Every Life out of a larger company that we started about 4 years ago called PublicSquare. And PublicSquare is the nation's largest marketplace for businesses that are made in America, that are owned by family-operated enterprises, not multinational corporate enterprises. These are businesses that do not embrace a ESG or D agenda. These are businesses that are about your family and about our country. Our motto, and you'll see this on the top right of our site, is for life, liberty, and family. That is why we do what we do. And every single one of the over 80,000 businesses represented on our marketplace agree with that message. They actually sign on to that message. They support this message. And so this way, customers know with blessed assurance, they're not funding their opposition. They're actually putting their dollars back into their own communities and the hardworking entrepreneurial Americans that make this country and the American Main Street so special. When we started PublicSquare, we started it in San Diego, California, which is where we were from. And we learned pretty quickly as we began to achieve scale that California was not our biggest fans. Gavin Newsom learned about us personally as a company and made that pretty clear through his office. California, a lot of the reasons we left are very self-evident. Most of your listeners and viewers could probably imagine many of the reasons we left, whether it's the rise in crime or the high taxes or the lack of incentive structure around entrepreneurship and growth. There's a deeper reason, though, we left. We want to fight for this country. We believe that the United States is worth fighting for. In fact, many historians believe that the average life cycle of a civilization or a nation state is about 250 years. And as our nation celebrates its 250th birthday next summer, we've been hit over the past few years with a weighty revelation, a realization in real time that we need to secure another 250 years for our country. But we have a choice to make. Do we want to be a country that empowers and champions and protects life, liberty, and family? Or do we want to be a country that is robbed of what makes us special by postmodernism and progressivism, and we essentially fall to the tune of history and we cap our existence at 250 years? We want the former. We want a prosperous, liberty-filled future for our country. And therefore, if we are going to fight for that future for our great United States, we cannot have our headquarters, our home base, behind enemy lines. We've got to have our headquarters in a state that actually celebrates the growth and protects the growth of companies like ours. Government was meant to help those that are actually employing people and investing in their communities, not punish. And unfortunately, California punishes growth. They incentivize you against it. Florida, on the other hand, does the very opposite. They incentivize growth, and they want a company like ours for ours to succeed. And so the choice was clear for us. While we're fighting for the country, we want to make sure that our headquarters is behind friendly lines, that we have a local community that actually supports what we're doing. And thankfully, now after 4 years of starting this company, we're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. We've achieved tremendous scale with the power of our consumer and merchant audience, and we're just getting started. But we get to sleep well at night knowing that we don't have an oppressive government in our state, in our local region, looking to cause roadblocks in our customers or our merchants or our company's journey. It's very refreshing.
I love that. Can you tell Michael, our audience, so we've talked about PublicSquare a few times on our show, but talk about how to use the site. I know you have business owners. You also have people that are just shopping on the site. Talk about how to use it. It is publicsq.com, Flavor Family, publicsq.com. But talk about how to use the site if they're a business owner or if they're just wanting to shop.
Well, if you're a business owner, we'd love for you to join us. We have incredible Made in America businesses that are very relevant and timely right now, obviously, with all the conversations around tariffs and the rise of economic nationalism, which is a movement we are greatly in favor of. Yeah. It's exciting to see the energy and the surge that's heading toward the Made in America manufacturing community and the great small businesses that represent that cohort. So if you're a business owner, we would love for you to join us. It's very easy to sign up and list your products on the website. It takes only about 20 minutes. We also have services that we own in-house, like payment processing, so we can also help you with a cancel-proof payment processor that we actually own that's in our ecosystem as well through our fintech division of the company. If you're a business owner, it's as easy as heading our For Business page on the site and hit the Ready to Get Started input fields in the bottom of the page, and we'd love to talk to you and get your products live on the site and for you to join the over 80,000 businesses that have been a part of our community. If you're a customer, it's very simple. Yes, obviously you can head to publicsquare.com, publicsq.com. Also, both of those URLs will take you to the same destination. So you can go to publicsquare.com, begin your shopping journey. You can purchase from multiple different vendors in one transaction, check out with a unified shopping cart, and get these products delivered to your doorstep. It's an amazing, liberating experience because you're shopping from businesses that you can honestly trust. They come from families like you. And I love the title of your show, The Flyover Conservatives. We kind of believe we're like the flyover marketplace. We're really focusing on the heartland. We think that many major multinational marketplace corporations over the past few years have really just focused on the needs of Brooklyn and the Bay Area. For us, we don't think that those are the regions that really resemble or mirror true America. For us, we're trying to equip the small town USA, the Main Street USA, the average patriot that wants to spend money with businesses that care about their health, their well-being, and the values that their family holds so dear.
That is awesome.
I love it. So if you're a brand like EveryLife, then you can go to everylife.com. That's its own thing, or you can go to PublicSquare and participate in the same thing. So that model, if you're watching this and you have a small business or your brother-in-law does or anything, small businesses were crushed specifically during COVID. For some reason, Amazon seemed to be ready, had more trucks ready, already wrapped. They were out of the gate hot when COVID hit. It really hurt the small, medium businesses, and that's really the backbone of America. I think if you don't own anything, you're probably never going to fight for anything. That's the part of what America is really about, and ownership is being a big part.